And welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy, where we are currently taking a look at the Final Fantasy franchise, and we're on installment number 9. So, it's been a little while, a couple days. We had a nice weekend where I've spent pretty much the whole thing grinding. So, there's a lot of stuff we gotta go over before we can really continue on with the game. First and foremost, if you would be so kind as to go to those links and vote on whether or not you want us to use a particular character in our final team, that would be fabulous. Because we now have the full cast. Second thing is that we did a lot on our last stream. We went for almost double our normal time. We went for 4 hours nearly instead of 2. So, what happened in the last episode? And that was mostly cutscene, by the way. We did actually very little playing. So last time we went back to the Aoife tree because we assumed that with the mist no longer being produced, Kuja would head there to figure out why. And Kuja did in fact go there, but not to figure out why. Kuja went there for the sole purpose of using that as kind of a good place to show off, if you will. He was a little not unhappy, that's the best way I can put it, with the fact that the mist was no longer being produced, because he wasn't really ready for the mist to stop being produced, but it was close enough to the time that he stopped. Hey, Grim Reaper. So he went there, and Queen Beraine chased after him because he really hadn't fulfilled his end of the bargain with her before just taking off. And she was gonna show him what's what. So she used the remainder of her Black Mage army to build a giant amount of magic to summon Bahamut so that they could kill Kuja. Bahamut showed up, fired at Kuja, and actually hurt him. Kuja then summoned the Invincible, an airship with a weird eye thing that allows him to mind control summons, and did just that, and then turned Bahamut on Queen Beraine. Almost her entire fleet was destroyed, and we took her little escape craft, the Blue Narcissus, and went back to Alexandria. She died on a beach, telling Garnet that she was sorry for what she did, and that she was no longer the same since Garnet's father died, and that she's sorry for what she did to Garnet. We took her back. Garnet buried her mother and was getting ready to be coronated. Yeah, that's the word. Sorry. And so, while she was getting prepared for that, Steiner went back to being her bodyguard. Freya and everyone else in the party was kind of hanging out, sightseeing in Alexandria, getting ready for the coronation ceremony. Zidane was hanging out in a bar sulking, because he would never see her again. After let's hear, what was it? It was, God, I'm trying to remember all the tiny little plot points. We decided to go to Treno to kind of ease our suffering a little bit. We were going to get a little distraction, so we went to the card tournament. After attempting to lose all of our cards to see what would happen when we entered the tournament, but that didn't work. We kept enough of them. We entered the tournament with our shitty little list and won, actually. Which was kind of amazing. The fuck? Oh, hey, did you guys know that I'm live right now? Thank you, Twitch, for letting me know something that I already knew. Alright, after winning the card tournament, we found out that the champion, for the last however long, is actually the Oglop regent himself, King Sid. We catch word that some shit's going down in Alexandria, and that we need to get there fast. So we all get aboard Hildegard 2 and fly to Alexandria. What's going on is that, well, Kuja came to town, and Kuja summoned Bahamut to wreck it. Alexandria was getting burned to the ground by Mega Flare, and Queen Garnet was feeling a strange pull towards one of the towers. And Aiko was getting the same pull. So we went there. Aiko just jumps off of our ship, off of the Hildegard 2, and lands safely, thanks to magical powers, right next to Garnet. They then summon Alexander, which looks awesome. Just amazing. Alexander is the secret weapon of the Castle Alexandria. And Alexander saves everyone by blowing up Bahamut, sending magical missiles, his holy judgment, out, and even Bahamut, as fast and as nimble as he is, cannot dodge those Macross missiles. And so Kuja attempts to take over Bahamut, but it turns out there's someone else around, someone who's on the Invincible and has just been letting Kuja do his thing, but now is getting sick and tired of it, and decides to, instead of allowing Kuja to use the Invincible to take control of a summon, he decides to use the Invincible's power in a different way to just straight kill Alexander, remove Alexander's soul power from the universe, and does so successfully. And that person is named Garland. He looks kind of like a mechanical black knight. He's got clearly the head of a human, of a man, but the rest of his body looks almost like black armored skeletal. It's kind of weird looking. Kuja gets pissed and decides it's probably best that he just leaves town. After all the destruction that was caused, we escape with everyone alive on our team to Lindblum, where we find out that Queen Garnet has lost her voice. The trauma of losing her mother and not being able to save her city has put it's clearly psychosomatic. But that level of trauma, she can't talk. In fact, she can't even concentrate. When I was doing grinding, this is something that I forgot, but she frequently can't do anything. About half the time, she's not concentrating on what's going on around her and doesn't do anything for the turn. So we run around Lindblum to Dr. Tot shows up to try and help us out with her issue. He can't. So then he consults on Sid's issue and says that there's an old potion that he knows about that might work. It requires 3 very odd ingredients that aren't common anymore. A beautiful potion, an unusual potion, and some other potion. And you mix them together in a certain ratio, and it should cure any transformation. We run around, we get all the stuff, we come back to him, and no, it turned him into a frog, which may or may not be better. He decides that he's going to come with us, and that we are going to head to the Black Mage Village to take care of some things. To find out why they rejoined Kuja, and what the hell's going on, and then we're going to go and rescue his wife, and get his airship back. Steiner just learned counter. So that is where we are in the storyline. Where we are in the game is that I have done a lot over the weekend. Almost everybody has every ability that we have access to at the moment. I have not really touched Queena yet, though. I haven't had the time. But when we left on Friday, we were at 31 hours, and now we're at 42 hours on the clock. Our characters are significantly more powerful, most especially Aiko and Garnet, because I did something else, and this is something that I'm going to show you guys that, oh, wrong way, is something that you should actually do at about this point, if not earlier. I recommend this point because you also have access to the ship. Actually, no. You have to at least have access to the ship to do what I did. So you guys remember how in, I think it was episode 2 or 3, must have been 3, we got to go and start the Chocobo hot and cold thing. Well, for the first about day, that's all I did. I did Chocobo hot and cold. About 3-ish hours of Chocobo hot and cold. And there's a very good reason why I spent that much time playing that game. Because our Chocobo, when we last saw him, was light blue. We have this now surpassed from light blue to red, which allows us to climb over mountains, and gone into dark blue, which allows us to go into deep water. And why these are important is because we have been able to gather a number of things that we can't actually get otherwise. And I'm going to take you to a couple of spots that are very good examples of these things. The first is that once you have the blue Narcissus, if you come over here, there is some Choco tracks on one of the islands around here, and this is the Chocobo Lagoon. You go in there, at first it's only a half size, it costs 30 gil for 30 seconds, and that gets you a whole bunch of more chocographs. But, and then once you have a red chocobo, you go back to the forest and do a whole bunch of stuff there. And then you get the dark blue, and then you come back to the lagoon, and you have access to the whole area, because there's a deep water section. And you can get a whole bunch more. But most importantly, you get another item. You get dead peppers. Dead peppers allow you to access certain areas that you wouldn't be able to otherwise. Such as, see this little spot in the water that looks a little different? If you dive down into that using a dead pepper with a dark blue chocobo, you'll pull up more treasure. And I have done so. I've done all the spaces and all the chocographs that I can without having an airship. Because, despite being able to climb mountains, for some reason, I can't get up here. And that is one thing that always kind of ticked me off. But not only are there 4 spots in the water, which we've gotten all 4. The first one is actually at Vivi's grandfather's house, Quan. You need to do that one first, otherwise the other ones won't work unless you do. And that is actually where you get one of the ultimate weapons. I have 2 of the ultimate weapons. I have the whale whisker and the racket. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But the other place that I want to show you what it looks like, because it's a really good example of it, is up here on the northern continent. And where is it again? It is a crack in a mountainside. It's in a little... This one in particular is in a little crook. So, oh, right here. If you stand in front of it and use a dead pepper, he kind of rattles all over it and breaks it open and you get more treasure. So there's 2 more of those that I need to get, and those are on the western continent. As well as about 3 chocographs on the western continent. Maybe it's only 2, before we can get our gold chocobo, which allows us to fly from any forest to any forest, as well as go to the last chocobo digging spot, which is a cloud that moves around. You kind of see a dark spot on the ground, and it allows you... Oh, shoot. There was something else I wanted to do up here. If you use a dead pepper while flying, and above that shadow, you shoot up into a cloud, where you then do more chocobo hot and cold, as well as there is a boss fight there, a hidden boss fight, that is the hardest boss in the game. His name is Ozma. He's a giant SOB. And can kill even a fully maxed party, I don't think instantly, but very quickly. The other thing that I wanted to do... Oh. Are we going to get Nymph? I also ran into... No, this isn't Nymph. Please tell me we don't have... Okay, turn auto off. Can you give me a moonstone? No, actually. I cannot. Doesn't have anything. I cannot give you a moonstone. Feathered circle. That doesn't do anything. It just sends him away. We can't kill the friendly monsters. But I wanted to come here, because if I remember correctly, there's some awesome stuff in here. Before we move on to the storyline. I might be wrong. Oh, also I did my first auctions. Because it was a dark matter up for sale. Up for auction. And dark matter has a summon in it. It doesn't have any summon either. It has Odin. And I like and wanted Odin. Ooh, this place is kind of rough on the old frame rate. It's so cold. I bet it is. Once in a while, there's a ship that flies around the Shimmering Island. I wonder where it comes from. Interesting. Oh, so you're here to see the Shimmering Island too, huh? Alright, well, let's head inside. This place is kind of neat. Welcome to Estogaza. The stars are the source of all life. We receive life from the stars and live our lives with them. This is the one place holy enough to worship the path of souls. This is the Shimmering Island. No, we're good as far as that's concerned. Once in a while I see a strange ship flying overhead. That's awesome. I would like to see this said ship. If the glow of the Shimmering Island stops, it means the path of the souls is closed. Well, that would be shitty. Ooh, we got another wing edge. Oh, also we have a whole bunch of freaking wing edges. And, whatever the other throwing item is called. Everyone comes here to worship the Path of the Souls. Dang it, I bet they do. I mean, if this is the place for the Path of the Souls... Yeah, I used that racket up. Alright, we got enough mithril armlets. Also, we maxed out on potions because they give you tons of potions in the chocograph chests. And I mean that. They give you tons of them. It's actually kind of annoying. She hasn't received any mail. Well, that's not very nice. Oh, the other chocobos. Okay, well, we can't go in there. That's a shame. Because that's where I remember all the awesome stuff being. Have I seen you here before? No, you have not, sir. The bishop sometimes hears voices from the Path of the Soul. Wow. Yep, there's the Shimmering Isle. It is a very beautiful view. Okay, yep. Alright. So, just wanted to get this out of the way while we're nearby so I can, while grinding, can come back here and rest and whatnot in the future. Also, if you are not doing so already, anyone who is currently here, please check out these links and vote for the characters that you wish to see on our final party. Zayden always has to be in the well, I want to say there's a couple parts where he's not, but overall Zayden has to be in the party. And then everyone else is negotiable. So if you have a particular couple characters that you enjoy and want to see in the party, go and vote yes on those characters and no on the ones you do not want to see in the party. I will be keeping these polls up and going until Friday, at which point I will take the polls down. But in the meantime, please go vote for the characters that you would like to see us use. Now we're going to go back and get our blue Narcissus and then head to the Black Mage Village to find out why they went back to their crummy job. And I have a feeling it's not because of new benefits. Oop. Oh no! What are these monsters possibly going to do to us? Yeah. Yep. I should use Thievery at some point and see how much damage we're doing with that, because we spent a lot of the early game stealing, but I haven't been stealing much during the grinding. I've just pretty much had the battles on auto. Just to, you know, try and make things go a little bit faster. Alright. Black Mage Village is there, but if we come in here next to Q's Marsh, we can run all the way around. Okay. Oh, also, at the end of this island, I think it's that island at least, once you have dead peppers, You can go... I believe it's on this island right here, the one I'm next to, where you can go and visit Mognet Central by using a dead pepper to break it open. All right, so let's go find out. The polls are for the characters you would like to see. Each one is a specific character for our party. So the three characters that get the highest votes for yes will be in the party. And if for whatever reason we have 4 or even 5 characters, I'll use those characters and make a final poll with all the possible combinations thereof. But I kind of doubt that'll happen. I have a feeling, based just on talking to people who earlier while playing, that I think I know who's going to be in our team. I'm not going to say who, and I'm not going to say who I normally pick, although I think I already did earlier, but I think I know. In the meantime, I'm going to try and just make sure everybody has all of their abilities. I still need to get Garnet back on the team to give her the dark matter so we can get Odin, but it's not a big deal. These guys need I want to say each one of them needs auto life, except for Zidane. Zidane's pretty much topped out. And I want to say some of them still need auto regen and auto float as well. And Quina needs everything. Quina is pretty far behind. My hope is that I can grind out, we can get to some good grind spots now that there's actually a lot more openness to the game. This is the part of the game where it opens up a lot. That we can actually go back and get a bunch of stuff for Quina taken care of. Go and get a whole bunch of more frogs. Maybe go back into Fossil Rue and take care of a couple of the paths that we did not go down. Although we went down most of them. I want to say there's only one path we didn't go down. All right. Looks like nobody's here. Where did they go? I'm gonna look around. We should also look around. Hey there, Mr. Owl. He does not seem very happy. I have a feeling Vivi just went straight to the, it's locked, to the cemetery. They have not received any mail in a while, huh? And you're not going to tell us about the black mages at all? It's not very nice of you. Okay, well... Walk by the Forest by Black Mage 234. Our Village by Black Mage 123. Ha ha ha. 123234. Nope. Nope, we do not need to go back in there. No, we can go back in this one. Because we're going to go up top. Ooh, we got a black belt. Trying to... Who is that a picture of? Can't tell. At least I can't tell. And if I can't tell with the increased resolution, then there's no way I'll ever know. Hey, kitty cat. That I can't play with. Such a cat tease. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Nothing up here either, huh? Not even into that other house, the top of the shop. And who would just leave their... I mean, to be honest, that's probably a stray or maybe even a wild cat that they just kind of found and is sleeping there. Where is everyone? They went away with Kuja. 2 other guys stayed behind. They're probably at the Chocobo Shack. Why? Why did they go with him? They learned about our lifespan. We can live only for a given amount of time. Kuja said he knew how to extend our lifespans, so everyone followed him. He's lying! I bet he's lying! Look. Look what he's done to us. He's been using us, treating us like puppets. Maybe we are just puppets created to serve humans. Come on, that's nonsense. Where did they go? I can't tell you that. I can't betray them. Then why didn't you go with them? You said the 2 other guys are in the Chocobo Shack, right? Alright. Vivi. Alright, man. That's the way it's gonna be. This village isn't gonna last for long. I can tell you that right now. Vivi's gonna get pissed. And he knows Flare now. So... And Meteor. Actually, Vivi is probably our most powerful character now. Thanks to some very good finds in some of those chocographs. I highly recommend doing them, man. Some people don't like that game, but do them. It's well worth it. Hello? Is anyone there? Vivi. Please, open the door. I think I've lost a bit of Vivi's voice that I had before. It's born. Oh. Wait! A baby chocobo. Finally. Finally. Hooray! Hooray! I still can't believe it. Yeah. I don't understand. Why are you here? We're here to look after the chocobo. At first, we were going to go with everyone, but someone had to stay behind to look after the chocobo egg, so we stayed. We kept the egg nice and warm by putting a lot of hay over it. I can't wait to show them to everyone. They're going to be so happy. We have to come up with a name. Hey, what's happening to me? I feel strange. Me too. Oh, they're crying. They're so happy. You stayed behind because you were worried about the chocobo egg? I don't know. I wanted to follow Kuja because I was scared of dying. But I couldn't. I felt like I was leaving something important behind. I want to ask you something. What is it? Am I gonna stop pretty soon too? I don't know. Kuja said the prototype built before us would last longer. But I'm gonna stop eventually. I was really confused when Grandpa died. He told me, Vivi, no need to be sad. So I told myself I can't be sad. That's why I felt confused again when I heard that everyone was stopping around here. I didn't know what to do or what to feel. But when I saw Garnet crying when her mom died, I wasn't confused anymore. I was sad. If I were just a puppet, I never would have felt that way. Mr. 288, we aren't puppets. I know we aren't. I hate him. I hate Kuja. He's turning everyone into puppets just to kill people. If it weren't for him, I know everyone would understand someday. It's not fair. Vivi. Kuja's secret palace is on the eastern side of this continent. It's buried under quicksand. You'll need a ship to get there. Thanks. I hope we can become strong like you someday. Actually, we don't need a ship. We have a bird. Vivi has so much on his mind. Unlike me, he's fighting so hard. I thought I would change after I met Sidon. Once I ascended to the throne, I knew I had to change. But nothing has changed. I'm so helpless. Wow! Garnet! Were you listening to... That crybaby sure has come a long way, don't you think? Garnet? Are you alright? Don't worry too much. Vivi has his own way of dealing with things, and you have yours. Come on, cheer up. We'll beat Kuja, and you'll get your voice back in no time. Sidon! Is something wrong? Okay, let's get going. Mr. 288 said Kuja's palace is buried under quicksand, right? Yeah, we're taking the ship to the eastern side of the continent to get there. Alright. Let's go beat up Kuja. And kill a bunch of black mages. Why are we killing black mages again? I thought we were done with that. Thought we figured out that whole thing and settled it. But apparently not. Well, shit. Oh well. As long as we get a hit in with each before they can vanish. Oh! Well... You just activated my trap card that I didn't even know I had. Because Freya's gonna F someone up if she gets a turn in. Which she won't. So completely wasted. A complete waste of a trance. Oh well. That's kind of the risk you take. I do like the fact that there is a risk management system with trance, because trance characters are way more powerful than normal. But you don't get to control it. So you have to be careful, and you have to kind of manage it, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. Can we... Yeah, I think we can get there from here. But if you are careful in your managing of it, pulling out characters that are right on the edge and putting in different characters, it can be quite the boon. Like having an entire B team like in the wings waiting. Now you can't pull them out just whenever, but you know, Alright. Not having a healer kind of sucks, but that's okay because we've got plenty of items. And we are going to need to re-equip all of our ability stones because we've got a whole... Oh boy. Okay, so the Dragon Claw heals it. That's not good. All we got from it was ore. Time to jump. Or everything's fine because I can just kill it. That's good to know. Good to know. Okay, and I think we're pretty good up on high potions as well. Yeah, 95. Alright, so time to re-equip some ability stuff. Well, first off, we're in an area with a lot of sand and whatnot, so we'll go ahead and take a level up off Bandit, Mug. So we don't have enough for auto life unless we take off like accuracy or bug killer, but auto life is totally worth it. Alright, well, auto float. We'll undo that. No, we still lack that. We'll take off level up. And locomotion. We'll add high status chemist counter. She does not have enough HP to really do cover, but we can do auto float, auto life, accuracy, HP plus 20, and then gamble defense. Gamble defense raises defense occasionally. It doesn't raise your defenses much when it does it, but it's one of those weird abilities that's nice to have when you need it. Fortunately, you can't rely on it, and that's kind of the downside of it. But when it hits, when it actually works, it makes turn magic used by enemy. It's not exactly the same as reflect. And I've never really used it. Alright, so what are we gonna do? Auto life, HP plus 20. And then we'll also take off elemental attack water. Raises earth elemental attack. Okay, well, we cannot have earth elemental attack. Oh man, we almost have auto life mastered. Well, no, because that didn't do it. So it's got to be the Dragon Claw. It absorbs water. Interesting. I would not have expected that for a sandworm. Oh shit. I didn't realize he mastered that. Or maybe I did, because we need either the Protect Ring or the Rebirth Ring to free up. So I'm actually just going to take off that from Steiner. Also, we're way past getting Excalibur 2. We're at 42 hours. You need to be at the end of Disc 3 by like 25 hours. I knew you'd come. Everything is going according to plan. Zayden, wake up. Hey, Wicked. Thank you for the host, sir. How you doing? Sid, where the heck are we? Good question, Ribbit. I wish I knew. After I fell into the quicksand, everything went dark. That's all I can remember. I'm doing okay. What's up? If you don't mind sharing. I mean, if it's a personal thing, don't worry about it, but... Me too, Ribbit. When I woke up, Ribbit, I was in this room. Oh yeah? Where is everyone? I don't know. I hope they're all right. So, you're finally awake? That voice. It's Kuja. I'm so happy to see you again. You rat bastard, where are my friends? My. Aren't we feisty today? No need to worry about them. They're in rooms not unlike yours. Oh yes, by the way, I should probably enlighten you to your current situation. Ooh. I'm sure that even your feeble mind can grasp what would happen if you were to take that plunge. Kuja, you're dead. Oh dear. Was it something I said? Either way, now that you're aware of your predicament, I'd like you to do a tiny little favor for me. Shitty. Sorry, man. I know exactly how that works out, and it's crappy. I'll tell your friends live. I'll let your friends live if you say yes. Well, damn it. I don't have a choice. Very good. You've chosen wisely. First, step outside. Why would he put me in here with Sid, though? That seems a little unusual. Hey, Sid. I need you to look after the others. Fine, Ribbit. I won't let you down. And you, Ribbit, you come back safe. Yeah, I will. See ya. Such a bad idea, Zayden. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, these guys again. Stand between the two black mages. Teleportation circles. That have runes. They're runic teleportation circles. Welcome to my humble abode. Just cut to the chase and tell me what the hell you want. My. We're upset, aren't we? Well, this is your errand. I want you to go somewhere and bring something back for me. So tell me what it is already, you demon. I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Surely you haven't forgotten that I hold your friends' lives in my hands. I'm going to send you to a place called Olvert. Where's that? Olvert is south of Seaways Canyon on the Forgotten Continent. It really isn't my kind of place. What do you mean by that? You see, there's an anti-magic barrier around the whole place. And I want to send you because you're too stupid to use magic. Once there, I want you to retrieve the Gullug Stone for me. What do you say? Isn't it a simple task? I'll even send you on my luxury cruise ship, so you won't have to worry about transportation. Perhaps it's too much for you. I'd better send you with 3 of your friends just to be safe. Besides, nobody likes to fight against himself. Never mind. Speak their names when you've chosen your partners. Well, if there's an anti-magic field, well, there's only 3 people that I would take in an area where there's no magic allowed. I mean, why would I not take the Bruiser Squad when these 3, or these 4, are all magic users? It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. I want Steiner, Freya, and Amaranth. Fine, I shall summon them. Steiner. Freya. And Amaranth. Go, Beat Squad, go. Step through the door. And I certainly wouldn't take... Proceed to the center of the platform. Princess Garnet right now, considering she, like, half the time can't even do what I ask her to. Even if it's just attack or use an item. And she's not silent. Like, she doesn't have the status effect silence, so she can still cast spells. Spare me the emotional reunion scene, please. Now go, stand with your friends. You better keep your promise, Kuja. Of course, you needn't worry one bit. What a bunch of idiots. Yeah, we are. Alright, well. The boys are back in town, and Freya. Actually, Freya's kind of one of the guys. She's a badass knight who takes no shit. Why the hell are there fights here? Oh, these guys. Oh, auto float. Trouble? You son of a... Thank you for the ointment. Oh shit, I didn't even see how much that guy gave us in terms of AP, but it wasn't much. Whoa! Yep, there's the Hildegard. That must be the Hildegard 1. Good job, Zayden. You figured it out. Also, I need to use some ointment on you. Considering it's ointment, what is trouble? Is trouble like hemorrhoids or something? 10 away. 6 away. So close. Or does trouble just make you really feel like shit, so you just put on some skin cream and feel a little better? And I was told not to go any further. I'm assuming he's going to have his own pilots, so we can't just, you know, jet off to wherever we want. Ah, these guys. They're surprisingly strong to physical attacks. Assuming that the redhead is on top. The blue head is strong to magic, and the yellow head is, I think, balanced? I don't remember exactly, but it's something to that effect. Actually, we should probably just kill the magic one already. And just get him out of the way. Oh, well. Keeping locomotion equipped might have been helpful, but oh well. Now we just have to deal with it. Dick! That was a total dick move. Ooh, a topaz. Alright, the Hildegard 1. Which looks a lot like a fish. But hey, it doesn't take, doesn't require mist, so doesn't matter what it looks like. It is now the greatest piece of technology. Alright, so. Never mind. Hey, can we really trust Kuja? Can we really trust Kuja? Hey, say something! Hey! They will not answer you. Respond to your orders only. Respond to our orders only. They do. Why, you backstabbing bozos! Those are slanderous words. Worst lies I've never heard. You need to concern yourself with such things. Oh, and into your friends' lives we shall bring. Damn it. The Black Mages were originally designed just to oppress. But a strong sense of self the Black Waltzes came to possess. Always disobeying us, these mages do, because a strong ego they have not. These mass-produced ones... These mass-produced ones are to break once we're through with their lot. Other purpose than war they have not. They have grown attached to life, yet they'll soon disappear. Hilarious! Nothing but toys. Are they here? I don't think you guys are very different. What? Rubbish. You always say that the Black Mages have no souls, but you guys are just pawns like they are. Am I right, or what? You won't be talking so big once we're done with you. Regret those words, you will. Well, let's just take it easy until we arrive. Drive safe, alright? So, since we're pretty much an hour in, I mean, a minute away, I'm going to go ahead and throw this command in again. If you would be so kind as to go to each one of those polls and answer yes or no, depending on your personal preference on which characters you think we should use as our final team, that would be very, very thankful, promising, and I would be ever so grateful. Now, I have a feeling, just based on some of the feedback on us, since we were talking earlier about who the final team is going to be, but I'm going to use this as the ultimate barometer. I'm going to keep these polls up and live until Friday, at which point, after Friday's stream, I will take a look at them and see who our final team will be. In the meantime, please take the poll, let me know, and I will do my best to follow your guys' wishes. Alright, so now that we are here on the Forgotten Continent, we have a Q's marsh here. We also need to find ourselves some chocobo tracks. Because we've got 2 more so there's a Q's marsh. We've got 2 more chocographs. Why, thank you. To take a look at. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about these guys. The house with a cannon. And a bunch of tiny legs. That actually, when it doesn't hit very frequently with the cannon, but when it does, it can actually hurt a lot. Yeah. I think it just straight does half damage every time. And then, well, depending on your team, it can finish the job too. But doesn't have many hit points, so that is very, very useful. I also want to say they give us like 3 or 4. Oh, only 2? I thought it was more than that. That's alright. Amaranth now has auto life. Thanks to ability up, you always get double. Alright, so there's nothing left for Amaranth to learn off of that. Almost done with that Protect Ring. Yeah, he needs the Rebirth Ring now. And then the Protect Ring will move over to Amaranth. And Freya will get, hopefully, something useful. In the meantime, Zidane is sitting around just gaining levels. Hey, yeah, these guys. Zidane killed one of these on his own and earned us 5 grand. The reason I want to do the Chocograph so badly is because we're so very close to having ourselves a gold Chocobo. And once we have a gold Chocobo, we don't need any other form of transportation. We're set. That's it. We can literally go anywhere and do anything we want. Hey, and there's Long Reach. Alright. Alright, I guess Freya doesn't need anything. Well, damn. Not yet, anyway. And he just needs Long Reach. Alright, so we've got 2 dead pepper spots and 2 chocographs that we need to get. Forgotten Plains, which I want to say we're actually just pretty close to. Yeah, it's over here. Not yet. At least I don't think so. Maybe I do. I can't remember how many there are. Oop. Did not mean to do that. We'll find out here in just a moment. This is the only, like, really bad part about these things, is they don't really give you a clear spot to dig. Just an area. The other side. Okay. The only one that I remembered, like, explicitly where it was the ocean. Which is my favorite of the chocographs, because it, literally took me, the first time, like 100 fucking years. Oh, right there. Look at that. 17 ore, don't need it. 5 ethers, that's fine. Opal, I think we need... Ooh, Demon's Mail. Well, alright then. Chocograph pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. And then the last chocograph is way at the south. And this continent is actually pretty rough to navigate without a chocobo. I want to say there are more fights here than any other location. Oh shit, no, I knew... So the other side of this. Is this it? Yeah. There we go. Don't need that. Don't need that. Kaiser Knuckles. There we go. And an Iron Man card. Alright, so we have all of our chocographs completed. I believe that's where we're supposed to go. There's only 2 breaking spots that we need to complete while we're here, but that I can do on my own time. Let's see if we can see the island. Ah, yes. So, this island right here that I'm staring at. If you need help finding the ocean piece, it is off this island, off that sandbar at the northern end, facing out to the ocean. That's why it's such a pain in the butt to find. Because all you see is deep ocean. Kind of wonder if we can go into this castle early or not. Kind of wondering if we can sequence break a little bit here. Yes. Oh. Damn you, developers. Being smart. Oh well. Going into Odin's castle early. Oh well. Well, most people don't have a dark blue chocobo by this point, so... Or even a red chocobo by this point, so I'm not entirely... I wouldn't have been surprised if they had overlooked that. Oilvert. Hey! It's so unusual to have visitors here. Please deliver my mail for me, Kupo. Sure. What do you got? A diamond sword? Give it up. Have it, have it. Don't have that one. When you have them all the money in the world, might as fucking well, right? Alright, people. Now you might be able to learn some shit again. Or not, and then you just wear really good armor. Improves movement, huh? Damn, that is a really awesome beret. Is the egoists... Actually, yeah, adding that much magic evasion. Well worth it. Brigadine, the judo uniform. Doesn't really do anything for us. Gets our strength up and our defense up a lot, but we can just wear the Gaia gear for now. No one else is going to be using it. Power break. Not worth it. Well, I guess we're gonna learn Stone Killer. Ooh, and Luna. I forgot about that ability. No, nothing? Nothing at all? Come on, Freya. There's nothing you want to learn? A little disappointed in you. Alright, Judo it is. A green beret. Curse. Oh. Oh, of course. I'm going to use the Kaiser Knuckles. Countdown and Curse? Well, alright then. It almost feels like cheating, going through and getting all the Chocobo, all the Chocograph stuff as early as I did. This must be the entrance. Open up. No way I can open this door, a door this big. I don't know what's going on, but I guess we gotta go inside. It's an honor to be here. Yeah, this dungeon, if I remember correctly, isn't actually that bad. Thanks for delivering the letter from Mimosa. Artemisian hasn't been delivering mail lately. Let's read it, Kupo. I haven't received any mail lately, Kupo. What's going on? Hey, Mole. Would you go to Magnet Central and complain for me? I'm so mad about it, Kupo. No worries, man. Take it easy. Mimosa is scary when she gets mad. I'm not sure where Magnet Central is, though. It's cool, man. I can tell you. I found it. The elixir for 888 is worth it all on its own. So, yes, I will take that deal. Another Gaia gear. For those defensive increases, that is well worth it. Let's not go that way yet. What's that weird ceiling? The strange pattern on the floor. It's gotta have another purpose than just lighting. Indeed it does. Not so dumb, are you, Sidon? I mean, you're not a brilliant evil mastermind like Kuja, but not so dumb. A free diamond sword. It's too bad we already bought one. Another shield armor. Now it's a real shame that we bought all that stuff. That didn't look very good. Won't budge. Looks like the door's sealed. No way I can open it. Are you sure about that? Did you really try? Ooh, and a power vest. Actually, we'll go ahead and give that to Amaranth if he can use it. -2 for +2. I mean, we'll kill things a little faster. So, that's something. Ooh, and another set of feather boots. Looks like some kind of contraption, but it doesn't respond at all. Maybe there's a switch here somewhere? Maybe. Maybe we'll never find it. Was that supposed to be electricity? Because that's definitely the sound effect they gave us, but... Aw, look at that little birdie. He's totally gonna die. I like how all the other, like, monk weapons that he wields are, like, some sort of claw. Even the dragon claw, which looks awesome, is definitely a claw. The Kaiser gloves are just like a spike nex. Come on. What a strange looking ball. Nothing? It is a strange looking ball, isn't it? It's a good call there, Zidon. Pretty much nailed it. Alright, well. One last place to go. Ooh, we got ourselves a rising sun. Another throwing weapon. And we got 9 rising suns and 14 winged edges. Damn. When we finally get to the point where we're actually using chakram, we'll have plenty. Alright, well that's red now. A very nice shade of red. Yep, still red. Oh, holy shit. Is this a planet? Was that writing that just appeared? Mother Terra? I can't make it out. Zayden, can you really read it? It's not that I can read it. It's more like the words are talking to me. I don't even know why. Sorry if this is a spoiler to people, but freaking aliens. Still sealed shut, huh? Sucks. Oh well. Still a strange looking ball. This one's not going to react yet, huh? Alright, that's fine. Let's keep moving. Alright. Well, are these holograms going to react now? Come on, get to the front. Ah, it worked. Ancient ship. Oldest in history? I know you just had to do it in the right order. The ship of war. Shipbuilding technology primitive. There it is. Battleship invincible prototype. Prototype failure. The first battleship invincible. Improved version currently in use. What the hell is all this? What's going on? Cecil, are you here? Are the Lunarians here? No. Hey, we got a Phoenix down. That's nice. Alright, the epitaph is gone. I am Freya. Are you? Because I have auto life, so F off. So useful. Possibly the most useful ability in the game. Saves you on Phoenix Downs. I mean, not that that would really be a problem for me right now, but still. It saves you on them. And yes, that's a good thing. Okay, well. Nope. Still for nothing but lighting, huh? Well, that's fine. Let us try going down here. No? Okay. Well then. I don't remember what our next step is. A Zidane. Good job. Who are we gonna get this time? Again? Seems like such a failure. Good job, Amaranth. I knew you could do the deed. Seal the deal. Finish it off. Smell burning napalm in the morning. Sorry. Lost my thread there. Out of those kind of cliche turns of phrase. Yeah, sure, Mole. We'll save. I think we have to go back and either hit the one on the bridge again, or hit the door, or the ball up in the little room. Did I actually save, or did I just open up the save thing and not actually seal the deal myself? No? Nothing? Okay. Well then, we've only got two options. We can try this door over here. And we can go along the bridge. That's it. That's all that's left. I have a feeling we'll know when this door opens, though, yeah. I have a feeling it's gonna just be open. Got hung up on a piece of geometry. Hey, it's shining now. Now you may interact with this object. Huh? It's gone. Whoa! Beginning of the city. Huh? Now it's gone. Whoa! At first, the city flourished. Soon began to decline. At its peak, cities all over Terra. Then the decline began. Huh. What the heck is all this? It's Kuja being a dick. That's what it is. I mean, he wants something. But I'm not lying about that. That's pretty much what's going on, is Kuja's being a dick on purpose to us. Nope. Not where we want. He's trying to reveal something to us. I think that's the best way I can put it. Is this activatable yet? Nope. What about down here? Is this activatable yet? Nope. Okay. Well, fortunately, we only have so many areas we can actually get to right now. And this is not currently interactable. So let's go down to that hologram. The big planetary one. No? Nothing? Hey, there we go. Oh, yeah, this. What is this place? What a disturbing room. Friend or foe? Wait, it's saying something. Visitors, climb atop the stone. I could understand it. Huh. I guess that only speaks directly into our minds. Well, let's go. That's a nice rendition of the music that the normal overworld music. Visitors, listen well. This is the record of our civilization. The seeds declined, but not our fault. Seeds decline was not our fault. All vegetation and vessels died out. The decay of our Terra triggered it all. In order to stop the decay, many methods were considered. Ultimately, the best minds of Terra's civilization gathered. Then, a final resurrection was attempted on the mother continent. Unfortunately, it ended in failure. It was later discovered to have been the catalyst. Subjects were selected. After 4 tremendous sacrifices, eternal prosperity seemed within reach. Flora and fauna were revived, but is still in stasis. Final results are still pending. In order that our glorious history not die with us, we were constructed. It's kind of fucked up. Also, this like super truncated version of your history doesn't mean anything. It's not even like a parable. It's not a detailed account with like dates or exacting numbers or anything like that, so it's pretty much worthless. I want to know too, but our friends are in danger. So let's save them first. In terms of a historical record, it's pretty shit. Even if it is degraded horribly, it's a pretty shit record. What, man? I just tell it like it is. Final Fantasy. Oh, also, God, I can't believe I've forgotten this. If you scroll down a little bit, I've added a new banner called The Archive. That will take you to my YouTube channel that has all of the VODs of all of the retrospectives. So go ahead and do that. I'm not monetizing that in any way, shape, or form. I am just keeping those VODs alive as a service to you guys. I'm probably going to keep up the Final Fantasy ones for, I don't know, about a year after I complete the series. Maybe longer, I don't know. Just because a lot of the earlier ones especially are really rough. As I was still kind of figuring out what I'm doing. And to this day, I'm still figuring out what the hell I'm doing. So a lot of the stuff is really rough. But go ahead, go watch it. There's a lot of content there. I was just updating my backup, my local backup. 255 gigs of video. It's a lot of video of me playing games. It looks different than before. Yeah, it looks like a star map. Or a star field, I should say. It looks like that other planet. Wait, what's this? Another planet? What the heck could this mean? Why can't I go walk in there now? BS. Oh, Square. Why are you so good? Why are you so goddamn good at what you do? Oh, God. So, this is what Kuja's harping about? Time to head back. Whoa! Something's coming. Yes, it is. Very much so, actually. This is not the Ark. The real Ark is a giant whale ship that comes out of the ocean. That's also what this is a reference to, by the way. Ah, shit. Good job, Freya. I did not recall that ability. Well, Steiner, you're probably fucked. Although, if you survive, we can use minus strike. Oh yeah, you're totally screwed. Because that hits everyone. Good job. Did you really just use chakra on Nope? Oh. We got the Holy Lance. Now you can use chakra on, what's his name? It doesn't matter what his name is. Let's face it. Oh, that is still easily a good minus strike. F. I do not recall him having a confusion ability. Although, like, it matters right now, apparently. Oh, good job, Steiner. At least you're no longer confused. Oh. That put us all on float. Well. F it. She's out of here. Well, that's gonna take down Zidane, but it'll free Amaranth from control. Well, there goes both Freya and Zidane. Oh, nope. That's good. Stop it. With propeller wind. Well, that's that. We beat Arc on accident. Pumice piece. I was hoping... I don't know that he does, but I was hoping he might have a moonstone that we can steal from him. That's a lot of high potions I just had to use. Alright, well, let's see here. Well worth it. Yep, she got Stone Killer, so there. Yep, nothing there. And where's the pumice piece? Anything for... Can't use the dark matter. There's the pumice piece. Nope. Nothing for Zidane. Poor Zidane. He still doesn't get anything. Alright, well. We gotta get back to the others. Do we? Why am I trapped here? Hey, someone let me out. This is no way to treat a lady. Aww. I hope Zidane and the others are all right. I'm sure they'll come back for me. So, how do you like the special suits I reserved for each of you? Sweets I reserved for each of you. By the way, Zidane is out running an errand for me in return for your safety. But I hate keeping promises, and I so love deceit. So, I thought I would give you a special death to remember me by. My palace is home to a magnificent hourglass. As its sands fall, the floor in your rooms will slowly open. Well, isn't it a fabulous idea? Your lives will be spared if the hourglass is reset. If Zidane comes back in time, that is. Oops. Just 10 minutes. Better start praying. Farewell, my sweet, lovable morons. What? Somebody help me! That bastard Kuja. That does it. If I don't save them, no one will. Yeah, it's gonna take longer than 10 minutes just to get back from there. Say. I reset the hourglass and locked it, just because I was ordered to. What we're doing is wrong, isn't it? Wait, isn't that better than to stop functioning? Come on, let's go back. Turning off that trap again? I still don't understand how you do it. You basically have to turn them all on. You're just thinking too hard. Let's go. You just have to turn them all on, huh? Interesting. Oh, yeah. I hate this sequence. Come on. This weight is made of wood. This one is made of clay. This one is made out of stone. And this one is made out of iron. Wood, clay, iron, I believe. Because it needs to be slightly springy, if I remember correctly. Yep. All right. Wood, stone, iron it is then. And it depends on what kind of wood and what kind of clay. That could be a really... The clay one could be really light, or the wood one could be really light. Hey, Day Zero. Eh, no worries, man. Oh, Blood Dragon. I completely understand. Alright, well, so apparently it is stone, iron, clay. Enjoying all those hyper vibrant color 80s neon colors and lasers and awesome quips. All right. There we go. Now everyone should be all right, Ribbit. Yes, they should. I thought I was a goner. Thank goodness we made it. Aha, you all made it. Nice. You saved us? And it wasn't easy, mind you, but we've no time to celebrate. I heard from 2 black mages that there's some kind of trap ahead. They said, you basically just have to turn them all on, whatever that means. Let's hurry. That's right. We can't just rely on Zidane. We have to work together until Zidane gets back. We can do it if we stick together. Oh boy, this team. All right. Okay. She doesn't have haste yet. Okay, that's a good place to start. Good as any, at least. And honestly, I think Vivi is at the point where he just needs... Like, I don't think there's much in the way of spells he can learn. Alright, got ourselves a silver fork. She's learning counter. I'll learn that in no time. MP plus 10%. Honestly, that's fine. The tiger racket, yes. Her best weapon. The mantra. I'll go with the magic. White robe is great. Alright, we can either learn Odin or Boost. Boost, totally awesome, 100% worth it, but it also takes a lot more to earn than Odin at the moment. Okay. Guardian Mog, Jelly, get rid of that. Clear-headed, get rid of that. Half MP. Alright, so Vivi doubles the strength of spells by using Reflect. If you are going for a maximized build, Reflect times 2 turns any normal high-end elemental attack into pretty much maximum damage, regardless of pretty much anything else. But we are not there yet. In fact, we don't even have our highest elements yet. Millionaire worth it. Also, Millionaire totally worth it, although for now we have plenty of money. So instead, what we want is counter. Well, I guess F it, Millionaire. And High Tide. Don't have enough for that yet. Or uses the strength of spells. We almost have enough, if we had boost, to use it. Or to equip it. Alright, well, off we go. Basically just gotta turn them all on, huh? Desert Palace. Faithful Paladin. Extract the power to nullify elemental properties from the ring. Promised ring, huh? Still nothing for abilities, and everyone else still needs to keep going on theirs. So, let's push forward then. Until we find a Moogle. Sorry about that. Because we have done a fair amount tonight. We don't have anyone with alert anymore. Oh. You absorbed Queen's brain? Wow, I'm really sorry. Especially since I'm going to hit you with... Flare. Good job, Aiko. You hit them with that flute. Good call. Very good call. Ooh. These guys are strong to physical, eh? God. Garnet! Can you please stop failing me? God, why does Match Magic suck so much in this? Ooh, can we eat a Draken? I mean, he's probably not weak enough, but you never know. Especially after another Fyra. I love how we have Fyra, but not... And, or rather, Flare, but not the August spells. Like, we have some of the most powerful magics ever. Can't cast Fire 3. Hey, man. Welcome back. Apparently they taste bad. So, Draken are not very tasty enemies. Good to know. Oh, right, man. Light the paths with the lamps. There we go. I remember actually spending a pretty significant amount of time in this dungeon, and I hope that is not what occurs again. Also, how does Aiko have the ability to make fire? Shouldn't this be Vivi? And snuff that one out. And snuff that one out. Alright. I mean, maybe Vivi's actually the one doing it, but... the path will open when all lamps are lit. Oh, there's 2 more lamps right here. Look at that. There's a lamp. Look at that. There's another one. Extract the magic from the chain. Alright, so now we have an anklet. And a bloodstone. And a promise ring. Hey, there we go. The bloodstone is proof of his power. Hide the light with your hand. All right. Yep, that one is Vivi's to mess up, and the other ones, everyone else gets the blue one. Son of a... Garnet! Need you to get your head in the game. This is not cool. Not cool at all, Garnet. I have no intention, by the way, of going longer than Friday's stream. Or even... I hope we don't even go anywhere near as long as Friday's stream. We spent way too much time on that. Seriously? Thank you for failing to put Aiko to sleep. Alright, come on, Vivi. Thank you. Alright. Now we just need to punch this one a whole hell of a lot. Please cast on... Oh, why didn't you cast that on Garnet? Please cast on Garnet or... Son of a... Alright. Oh, Terrestrial Rage. The Fist! Alright. So, now that Queen has learned Body Temp, High Tide is still being learned by her weapons, because for some reason High Tide is pinnacle to the Gourmand way. Or maybe it's because she's amphibious? I don't know. Okay. Now do we turn this one off? We cannot. Okay. Were there any other... You know what, guys? Just don't care. You can just go straight to hell. Really, Mustard Bomb and then... Are you gonna... Oh, I was really hoping they were gonna use both on Queena. Well... I hope you like tidal waves. It's our first time summoning Leviathan. which, although looks very similar to the Leviathan in 7 and 8, I do like this one a lot more. The multiple wings, the kind of purplish coloring instead of just all blue. I think it's just he's got a couple more wings as opposed to just 2. I think it's just overall a better design. And then the fist. Really? Oh, yeah, because they're floating, of course. F you. That's right, take a fork. I want to find a save point and get out of here. So, get out of my way. It's not even actually that I want to do that. I pretty much need to because... work. Who needs it, right? Don't tell my employer that I said that. Ooh. Oh, yeah, boost. Of course. Anybody else learn anything interesting? Ooh, you got body temp. That's good. We can move you on to something like auto float. Even better. Locomotion. We almost got Odin. Kind of. Each color holds different powers. The path will open when all the lamps are lit. Okay, well, all the lamps are lit. Ah, that one opened up. Good, good, good. Okay, how do you like Norse gods? Do you guys like Norse gods? I like Norse gods. They're not my favorite of the gods in terms of mythologies go, but they're fun. Oh, Zanzetsuken. You know, one thing that I don't think they've ever used in Final Fantasy is the fact that... Hey, good. Is the fact that Odin's only supposed to have one eye. Yeah, I don't think they've ever touched on that at all. Which, I mean, is fine. If they don't want to, they don't have to. Just, you know, something I noticed. Alright, I guess up we go. That looks kind of like an angel of some sort. Come on. Give me a Moog. Oh, shit. Corel, huh? Hey, guys, how do you like a giant meteor that will come crashing down onto your faces? haven't summoned a Shiva yet. I do not like the Ifrit in this one at all. I think Ifrit looks kind of dumb in this one, but you know, they can't all be winners. We all just got resurrected. Aren't we lucky? Dude, stop poisoning Vivi. Oh, diamond dust. At least they kind of got how the look of dead cats right. I mean, that's a really kind of shit thing to say, especially as someone who owns and loves cats, but you know, if you gotta get something right, you better get it fucking right. And Coriel aren't exactly what I would call normal cats anyway. So far off from boost. Let's go get this one. Or not. Unlit stained glass opens the path's way. Neato. Yep, I'll take this bracer. Nakai armlet. I already have one of those. There we go. We're getting them good. Getting all those candles lit. Lit AF. I'm sorry. Where? I heard you. Where are you, Kupo? Alright, well, these guys, they are susceptible to Odin. So my plan is to have them get cut in half by Odin. That seems like a good plan to you, right? Worst case scenario, can always just set them on fire and stab them with forks. You know what I mean? And Quina getting hit with Mustard Bomb is not a big deal. Putting Quina on the attack plan, I'm okay with that. Oh man, I should have used that opportunity to try and eat a Corel. Oh well. Ooh, we got Gugnir instead. Which just does, usually just does massive damage. But not this time. Yep. Quina died to heat. This is a really good place for body temp. Highly recommend it here. Thank you. Oh, we got one. Come on, Ico. I really wish that attack wasn't so long. Actually, most spells in this game are really long-winded. But, you know, they're trying to be flashy. So I guess I can't really blame them for that. And they do look impressive. Ha ha ha. That's fine. We've switched over to physical attacks now. Mother effer, stop using mustard bomb. It takes forever. Thank you, Queena, for getting that over with quickly. High Tide and Odin, huh? Oh wait, High Tide is just her weapons. Alright, well, Garnet. Is there anything else for you to learn until the pumice piece is freed? No, there's not. He hasn't received any mail. It's a travesty. Alright, so guys, I'm going to throw those links up one more time. If you would be so kind, if you haven't, to go to those straw polls and vote on the characters that you wish to be in our primary party. We only get to pick 3 slots. Zayden is unfortunately always, or not always, but a primary team member. But you guys got 3 whole spots to choose from. I have a feeling I know who it's going to be, but I don't know for certain, and I want you guys to have your say. If it comes down to a tie between certain characters, I may do another set of polls, or depending on how far we are in the game, by Friday, I might just take it myself and do a tiebreaker there. Alright guys, so I want to thank everybody for stopping by and hanging out with me tonight. I especially want to thank everybody who participated in chat. Wicked Gamer Dude, Day Zero, and Grim Reaper. Thank you guys very, very much for chatting with me tonight. Remember, if you guys have any questions or just want to keep up to date with everything that goes on the channel, follow me on Twitter. Link's just a little bit ways down below. I've also recently updated the archive, all the VODs, to a YouTube channel. So if you guys want to watch any past episodes of anything, if you scroll down a little bit, there's a link called The Archive, and that'll take you right to it. I'm not monetizing the YouTube at all. I'm just keeping it as a curated library of sorts. So don't feel obligated in any way, shape, or form to even follow or subscribe or click the little bell or anything like that. But if you want to, do. Comment if you will, or don't. I am not using that as a platform to earn money in any way, shape, or form, nor will I ever. It is just going to be an archive of our videos together. That being said, with the Final Fantasy videos being all really rough in their appearance, my cadence, there's a lot of technical issues, especially early on. I am not likely to keep those up permanently. I haven't decided fully, but I've been thinking about, once we're done with the Final Fantasy franchise, of giving it about a year before taking those guys down. So, if there's anything you want to watch, any of the past episodes, please do so sooner as opposed to later. Again, I want to thank you guys very much for joining me. Hope you guys had a wonderful New Year's Eve and a wonderful new year in and of itself. Have a good night, guys, and I hope to see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Time.